Breaking. Princess Leonor sparks grandchildren rumors. King react. Most people think they know what royal training looks like. Briefings. Salutes. Symbolic exercises designed for photographs. That's the expectation. But what happened next caught even seasoned military observers off guard. Princess Leonor didn't step into a controlled demonstration. She stepped into conditions designed to break certainty. Cold, isolation, physical exhaustion, mental disorientation. And she didn't stop when it became uncomfortable. She finished. That's the moment Spain collectively leaned in. Because extreme survival training with the Spanish Air Force is not ceremonial. It is real. And it does not adapt to who you are. You adapt to it. This is where the familiar story begins. Leonor, future Queen of Spain, completing another chapter of her military formation, following the constitutional path laid out for the heir to the throne. People expected boxes to be checked. Instead, they witnessed transformation. Because the training she entered wasn't about visibility. It was about vulnerability. Survival exercises strip away identity. Rank means nothing. Title means nothing. Expectation means nothing. Only endurance matters. And here's the part that shifted the narrative. Leonor wasn't treated differently, not carefully, not symbolically, not gently. She was subjected to the same conditions as everyone else. And she accepted that without resistance. Extreme survival training is designed to push soldiers beyond comfort and into instinct. Unfamiliar terrain, limited resources, sleep deprivation, decision-making under pressure, moments where hesitation costs energy, and energy is already scarce. Leonor entered those moments without the protection people assume surrounds her. No royal distance, only discipline. This is where curiosity deepens. Why would a future monarch need to learn how to endure the edge of collapse? Why put her through something that doesn't produce speeches or public recognition? The answer lies in credibility. In Spain's modern monarchy, symbolism alone no longer carries weight. Understanding does. A future commander-in-chief can't only know uniforms. She must know resilience firsthand. What hunger does to focus? What exhaustion does to judgment? What isolation does to morale? These lessons cannot be taught in classrooms. They must be lived. Leonor lived them, not briefly, not selectively, completely. Observers noted her quiet approach. No theatrics, no dramatizing difficulty. She listened more than she spoke. She conserved energy. She adapted. That response says more than any statement ever could. Because endurance isn't loud, it's consistent. Those who trained alongside her later described something interesting. Leonor didn't try to prove herself. She didn't hide strain either. She accepted limits, worked through them, and kept moving. That balance is exactly what survival training demands. And it's exactly what leadership requires. This is where the emotional layer emerges. Because behind every military program Leonor enters, there is family weight. Her parents understand the necessity of this path. But necessity doesn't erase concern. There is no training phase where fear is fully absent. There is only acceptance that preparation matters more than comfort. And Leonor chose preparation, not because she had to. Because she understood what it represents. Spain has a complicated relationship with authority born solely from inheritance. This generation expects justification through action. Leonor's willingness to subject herself to extreme conditions answers that expectation quietly. Not with rhetoric, with sweat, with resilience, with perseverance unseen by cameras. This training also reframes how people see her youth. She is young, yes. But she is not untested. Extreme survival training compresses time. It forces rapid maturity. There is no room for hesitation built on ego. Only clarity survives. Seeing Leonor complete that process shifted perception. Not as a symbol being shaped, but as a person being strengthened. And yet, what makes this moment even more significant is what followed. There was no grand announcement. No triumphant presentation. No attempt to dramatize what she endured. The absence of spectacle reinforced the substance. Because those who truly complete demanding training rarely rush to describe it. They let it settle. They let it change them quietly. Spain noticed that restraint. It felt authentic. And authenticity, in 2025, is worth more than applause. This training also sends a deeper message. Leonor is not being prepared only to represent the armed forces. She is being prepared to understand them. To empathize with service members not in theory, but in experience. When future decisions require awareness of risk, sacrifice, and endurance, she will not be imagining it. She will remember it. That memory becomes perspective. Perspective becomes judgment. Judgment becomes leadership. Extreme survival training isn't about survival alone. It's about responsibility under pressure. And that's what Leonor demonstrated. Quietly, entirely, without asking for recognition. For Spain, this moment recalibrated expectations. Not upward, but inward. People stopped asking if she was ready to start learning. They realized she already had been learning for a long time. In environments that do not bend for anyone. Leonor didn't complete this training as a future queen proving strength. She completed it as someone earning understanding. And that may be the most modern form of leadership preparation Spain has seen in decades. No spectacle, no performance, just presence under pressure. The kind that doesn't disappear when conditions turn extreme. The kind that survives. And in that, Princess Leonor signaled something important without ever saying it out loud. Her future role will not rest on appearance. It will rest on endurance. And she's already begun carrying that weight, on the ground, in the cold, under conditions where titles fall silent and only resolve remains.